What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So I just finished watching this entertaining fight, man, between two welterweights, Shawn Porter versus Keith Thurman for Keith Thurman's WBA strap at 147 welterweight. Man, this was a good fight, ladies and gents. I really enjoyed this fight, man. I knew this fight would be close. You know what I'm saying? I thought it would be a split decision. I had it in my prediction for Shawn Porter, but the man Keith Thurman, he did his thing in there, man. He weathered the storm basically. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Porter put an onslaught on him, and ladies and gents, I scored this fight a draw, and the judges had it a unanimous decision for Keith Thurman, one-time Thurman. I wasn't really too happy about that unanimous decision because, I thought at least one, maybe even two judges could have seen it in Shawn Porter's favor, you know what I'm saying? Especially like that one round where Keith Thurman got hurt by a body shot by Shawn Porter, and he had the man running around the ring like Bambi, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that was a round that some of these judges and even Steve Farhood on his unofficial scorecard on Showtime, he gave it to Keith Thurman, but that was a round I had for Porter. You know what I'm saying? I had the first few rounds going back and forth, you know what I mean? I had Keith Thurman winning the first round, you know what I'm saying? He had some nice uppercuts in there, The second round I had Shawn Porter being the aggressor. Every round I had Shawn Porter winning. He was basically having the man on the ropes, having Keith Thurman on the ropes and pounding him to the body, throwing some uppercuts and hooks in there. And Keith Thurman, he himself threw plenty hellacious shots. Both of them threw shots with bad intentions. Believe that. One thing both of these guys didn't do, and especially Keith Thurman, even when he had distance and range, was using his jab. You know what I mean? If he did win this shot, he definitely landed the more power shots. They showed that on the CompuBox. You know what I mean? And more times than many, 9 times out of 10, man who landed the most power shots wins the fight. You know what I mean? But it was a pretty even fight in my opinion. I had Shawn Porter making a run for it, winning round 6 through 10. You know what I'm saying? He was roughing the man up. He even cut him, you know what I'm saying, with a shot, and even there was some headbutts in there, but he was putting the pressure on him, you know what I mean? Man, this was a good fight, man. A pretty even fight in my opinion. I thought Keith Thurman weathered the storm as far as, knowing that Shawn Porter would come through and go to the body and make this a phone booth fight. But he didn't hold. The only time he held was in the 12th round. And in the 12th round, I had Keith Thurman winning that round because Shawn Porter wasn't being aggressive enough. He wasn't trying to go for broke, because, the fight was in the balance. Man, this was a good fight, ladies and gents. If you ain't see this fight, I suggest you do. The man Keith Thurman, he gets the unanimous decision. But in my opinion, I thought this fight was a draw, I had Keith Thurman winning the championship rounds, He was throwing some combination shots in there, and he landed some talent and some clean hooks, clean hooks that stopped the man in his tracks, you know what I mean? And, it was a good fight, and I think that this should be a rematch, you know what I mean? I hope we get to see a rematch because, I'm sure some people also had the fight in favor for Shawn Porter. It could have gone either way in my opinion. But that's my video. Let me know what you guys thought about the fight, you know what I'm saying? It was a good fight. I had Shawn Porter. It was a draw to me, and Shawn Porter, he showed a hellacious and tenacious effort in there in the rounds he won. But I think he could have done some more. I definitely thought Keith Thurman landed the tougher and harder shots, even though his face was more bruised up than Shawn Porter. But I thought Keith Thurman, he definitely had some shots that stopped Shawn Porter in his tracks, and those kind of shots would have dropped any other opponent at welterweight. You know what I mean? But Shawn Porter showed he got a chin and he weathered the storm himself. But I thought Keith Thurman didn't win this fight decisively. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below, and leave your thoughts and comments. And if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. B Marsh Boxing. Peace.